Can you all hear me? Thumbs up for yes. Awesome. So lay down on your backs, please. And we'll start in Shavasana.
No sé cómo ponerme para que me veas.
And yoga socks off for yoga, please. Beautiful. And just rest for a moment. Allow your body to just melt into the ground and start breathing. And we start changing involuntary breath for conscious breathing. So you breathe in and you know you're breathing in, you breathe out and you know you're exhaling. Placing the left hand over your belly and the right hand on your chest. And just relax. Relax your legs. Allow your hips to feel heavy on the ground. And allow your outer edges of the shoulders to just drop. Good. From here, I want you to imagine that your torso is divided into 3 different compartments. So one exists on your left hand, under your left hand. It's the lower abdomen, belly bottom down. The other one exists right in the middle, where your rib cage is. And the third one is below your right hand, chest, and goes all the way up to your throat and the tip of the nose. So we'll begin to divide the breath and inhale only into your belly, the first compartment, like a third of the way. You pause for a moment. And you inhale a little bit more into your ribs, expanding to the sides, 2/3. And then inhale all the way up into the tip of your nose, feeling all the way. And then empty out through your mouth. And we'll do that again. Inhale only to your belly and pause for a moment. Continue inhaling into the ribs, expanding to the sides. Hold for a moment. And finish up all the way in, throat, tip of the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhaling to the lower abdomen, inflating like a balloon. Pause. Continue inhaling to the ribs, side body. Pause. Continue all the way up, chest, throat, tip of the nose. And exhale fully out of the mouth. Good, 2 more like that. Inhale all the way down to your belly. Pause. Ribs. Pause. Chest. Pause. Empty out through the mouth. Good. This is our very last inhaling. All the way down into the left hand. Pause for a moment. Ribs expand to the sides. Gently hold and finish it off. All the way up to the tip of your nose and then empty out through the mouth. Beautiful. Hug your knees into your chest. Take the tailbone forward, relax the shoulders down, and squeeze a little bit deeper. So your hands are touching your shin bones, and start to elevate your torso to touch maybe the forehead or your nose into your knees, activating core, squeezing the elbows into your legs. And you hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax the head down. Extend the legs up. So you are into an L shape. And then extend the arms also up. So fingertips pointing up. And your palms facing one another. And then drag the shoulders down and into their sockets so that the outer edges of your shoulders are touching the ground. Beautiful. And this movement is going to feel very marginal, like really, really small. But I want you to inhale your hips off of the earth and tilt your pelvis forward. So tailbone forward. And it's going to be like maybe half an inch, maybe less, but it'll feel really intense. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. And as you exhale, now add the torso. So bring the shoulders off of the earth and come on up with the head. Good. Hold it there for a moment. Relax your mouth. A little bit higher. Everything squeezes up. And then relax only the torso down. Keep the arms and legs as they are. Relax the hips down. Good. Inhale, hips come up. We're going to do it a little bit faster this time. Exhale, shoulders up. Inhale, everything squeezes higher. Exhale, everything down. Keep the legs and arms up. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhale, only the hips come up. Exhale, torso up. Inhale, everything pushes up. Exhale, release down to the L shape. Good, 2 more. Inhale, hips first. Exhale, shoulder blades. Inhale, everything lifts. Exhale, down to the ground. Last one. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, shoulders off. Inhale, maybe your fingers touch your toes. Exhale, release. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. And keep your big toes touching. Open your knees wide. And bring the hands inside and catch the outside of your feet. Good. So start to climb your chest off of the earth and squeeze your body towards your lower body, upper body towards lower body. You want to bring yourself into a little bowl. Yes. One more deep breath here. And then exhale, release into happy baby. So the head comes all the way down. You catch the outside of your feet. And you can lean side to side, giving yourself a gentle massage on the lower back, extending the tailbone forward. See if you can relax the outer edges of your shoulders down into the ground as well. And as you pull your legs down towards yourself, your feet resist and push up. And you use that resistance to create a little bit more length in your spine. Take one more deep breath here. And gently release. Start rocking back and forth, until you find some momentum. And maybe you rock all the way forward into a yogi squat. Maybe you use your hands, maybe you don't use your hands. Good. And coming to a yogi squat, malasana. Yeah. So yoga malasana is the yogi squat. Good. And from here, pressing elbows against the inner knees, thumbs against the sternum, lifting. And then release the fingertips down into the earth if they touch. If not, you float them mid-air. And imagine like you're twerking. So send the tailbone a little bit back and lift the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Lengthening the chest up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, turn the toes to face each other and lift into a forward fold. Yes. So this forward fold is with wide feet. So make sure that at least 2 fists are in between your feet for this one. Yeah. Extiende las piernas, Yoba. Extiende tus piernas. Sube tus caderas, extiende tus piernas. No están más dobladas. Eso, ahí está. And just let the head hang. You can hear me well? Yes? Okay. So big toes a little bit in. Make sure that the second toes are in line with the center of your heel. And then if your toes are not touching, your knees are not touching, Yoga. Separate your knees a little bit. Space in between your knees. Más espacio entre tus rodillas. Al revés, ábrelas. Eso. Good. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Extend the crown of the head forward. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, step the left foot back. So slide the left foot all the way back into a low lunge. Bring both hands to the inside of the right foot. And I want you to start walking your hands forward into the left upper corner of the mat and beyond. So walk, 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 walk your hands forward, forward. That's it. And I want you to make your back leg the strongest leg. So lifting the quad up. Good. And see if you can still bring the right knee in towards yourself. Take one more deep breath in. And start to walk your fingers back, wrists in line with shoulders. As you inhale, straighten the right leg. As you exhale, just extend the crown of the head forward and hold it here. Good. So I want you to press deeply into the big toe mount of your right foot. And as you ground the big toe mount, you send the right hip back. Yes. So left inner hip is moving forward. Right hip is moving back. And you counter that by pressing the big toe mount of the right foot down into the ground. Give me one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, rebend the right knee. Come to the fingertips. As you inhale, lengthen the spine and look in between the hands, because when you exhale, you're gonna step the left foot outside of your left hand for Malasana Yogi Squat again. Good. So transfer the weight into your right foot, Yoga, and you step the left foot all the way forward. Yes, bend your knees, come again into a yogi squat. Take a deep breath in as you lift the crown of the head, your tailbone expands as well. Exhale, fold over your legs. So turn the toes in a little bit, hips up, forward fold. Beautiful. This time I want you to bend your knees a lot so that your belly is touching your thighs. And then step over your palms into Padahastasana. So you're going to step over your palms, keeping your knees bent. Good. And make sure that your toes come all the way and are touching your wrists. Good. Come into the ball of the right hand like you're wearing stilettos. Yes. And start to move your right heel left to right, giving yourself a wrist massage. So send your weight forward a little bit, and then right heel comes down, left heel comes up like you're wearing high heels. And you move it right to left, right to left, right to left. Good. Release the left heel down. Release your hands from underneath your feet if they are there. Look and lengthen. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slide the right foot all the way back. Good. From here, both hands to the inside of the left foot. Make your right leg the strongest leg, which I know is counterintuitive. And then start to walk your hands towards the right upper side of the mat. All the way. So you extend the torso as much as you can. And then your left outer hip rolls back. Your knee, the left knee, still is hugging your ribs. Yes. Your strongest leg is the back leg. Remember, lift the thigh. That's it. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to walk your hands back in line with your shoulders. Inhale, straighten the left knee into pyramid pose. And just extend the crown of the head forward. So instead of rounding the upper back, I want you to find length. I don't want you to fold. I just want you to press into your fingertips and lengthen the spine. Feel like your collarbones are expanding. And as you send the tailbone back, your sternum lifts. Good. Press into the big toe mount of the left foot. And then counter that by sending the left hip back and the right hip forward. Give me one more deep breath into this stretch. And as you exhale, rebend the left knee. Good. Look in between the hands. On the next available exhalation, right foot all the way forward into that yogic squat. Good. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And now inhale, lift all the way up to standing. Good. Make sure your second toes are pointing straight forward. Arms up into a handstand shape. So your fingers are really stretching back towards your face. And the front of your wrist is stretching forward. Relax the shoulders down into their sockets. Give me one more deep breath. And now bring the thumbs in and then wrap into a fist. And extend the knuckles forward. So you're stretching the wrist in the opposite way. Again, descend the shoulders down, look forward. Inhale, come back into that handstand on the ceiling. And as you exhale, open the arms to the sides and eagle your arms. So right hand below and you wrap. If this is too much, bring both hands into one another, elbows touching. Take a deep breath in, open the chest, Bring the elbows higher and higher and higher than your shoulders. And as you exhale, bend your knees and come into chair pose with eagle arms. Good. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Lifting the elbows a little bit more. Exhale, fold, and try to hook your knees into your armpits. Good. Relax the head all the way down. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Unravel your hands. Bring the fingertips down. Good. Slide the left foot all the way back. Beautiful. This time, inhale, lengthen. So straighten your right knee. Exhale, fold into the leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Sternum forward. Exhale, fold into the leg. Good. Last one. Inhale, lengthen, look forward, stretch. Exhale, bend the right knee. Good. And bring the back heel down. So left heel down into the earth. Walk your hands back a little bit to really frame the right foot. Left arm up, please. Bakasana. So Jova, your knee is off of the earth. Bring the knee up, the back knee. Yes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, look down. Bring the left hand down to the earth. Good. Pivot your left heel to come off of the earth and step the right foot back into plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin down. Slide your chest forward and up into a low cobra. Keep the elbows bent and hold it there for a moment. Hug and squeeze your elbows back. Elbows back. Yes. And it's like you're dragging the floor with your hands and you're pulling your chest even further forward. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Close your eyes and just breathe for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the forehead all the way down. Good. Extend your right foot all the way back, 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 back. So lift the right foot off of the earth. Stretch your leg back and then press into the top of the right foot down. And do the same with the left. Lift, lengthen, and then press the toes down. So all your toenails, including the pinky toenails, are touching the ground. Root down through your pubic bone, so sending the tailbone in the direction of your heels. And then interlace the hands behind you. Good. Bend the elbows and bring your knuckles into the middle back. You'll feel an expansion on your collarbones, and then extend the arms back, keeping that expansion of the collarbones. Start to lift, sending the knuckles back, 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 lifting the chest. And you breathe. Deep, nice, and steady. Take one more deep breath into your nose. And then exhale, release the pose, release the hands, press it back to child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. As you inhale, coming to hands and knees, melt your belly down, open the chest into cow. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, melt your belly, Bring the crown of the head up, opening the collarbones. Exhale into cat, rounding the upper back, tucking the chin into the chest, pressing the hips forward. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, round. Good. This time, inhale into cow, tucking your toes as you do. As you exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another deep breath in and out. Good. Inhale, take the left leg up and back. Exhale, step it forward. Look forward and lengthen. Step the right foot forward as well. Look up, lengthen, belly in, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Arms reach into a handstand on the ceiling. Wrist forward, fingertips coming back into you. Make a fist, push the knuckles forward, stretch the wrists in the opposite way. Two more like that. Inhale into handstand. Exhale, forward and fist. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale into handstand, look up, stretch. And as you exhale, open into a T shape, bringing the left elbow under this time, or elbows towards one another again. What I want you to is to create like a round. Good. Take a deep breath in, lifting the elbows higher than the shoulders. Exhale there. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, bend your knees into chair pose. Sending your weight back into your heels. Lifting the elbows a little bit higher, taking the tailbone down in the direction of your heels. And the next available exhalation, keeping the arms as they are. Just fold over your legs, trying to hook knees into armpits. And squeeze yourself into a little ball. We are actually working our abs right now, but in a very yogic way. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, uncross your hands, bring the fingertips down. And step the right foot all the way back. Inhale, lengthen the left knee, pyramid. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Two more like that. As you inhale, you lengthen the spine, sternum forward, shoulders back. Exhale, melt into your left leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold into your leg. Last one, look and lengthen, belly in. Exhale, rebend into the left knee. Good. Walk your fingertips back so they are in line with your left heel. And then step the heel down, the right heel down. Good. So we're changing the foundation. Right arm up into Bakasana, side angle stretch. Right arm up. That's it. Yoga your opposite arm up. The right one. Yes. Take a deep breath in. Pushing your hips forward, leaning the chest back. One more deep breath. And then right hand down. Stepping the left foot back into plank pose. Press the heels back, the sternum forward. So I want you to, again, round. It's like a rounding of the upper back. And then you counter that action by taking the sternum forward and broadening the collarbones. It's going to feel really intense. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, knees down, untuck your toes, chest and chin down. Exhale. Inhale, slide the chest forward for a low cobra, keeping the elbows bent. Exhale, press it back to child's pose. Take a deep breath in. We're not gonna be here long. And a deep breath out. And use your next inhale to come into cow pose. So all fours, dropping the belly, lifting the chest. Exhale, round, cat pose. Two more. Inhale, opening the chest, arching the back. Exhale and round. Good. One more time. Inhale. Cow pose. Tuck your toes this time. Exhale into downward dog. Take about 5 breaths here. So make sure that your index finger is pointing straight forward. No space whatsoever in between your hands and the mat. And see if you can roll the outer edges of the shoulders back and away from one another. And as you do that, see if you can bring more space in between your shoulders and your ears. Now that mini rounding on the upper back, when you roll the outer edges of your shoulders back, the heads of your shoulders out and away from one another, I want you to counter that action by dropping the rib cage in the direction of your hips. And then the tailbone down and the sitting bones down into the heels. Inhale, send the hips back in space. Exhale, step, step, step your feet forward all the way in between the hands. Good. Look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Arms reach. Palms touch. Exhale into your heart. Good. Inhale from your heart. Take it up to the sky. Exhale through your heart. Touch the ground. Bend your knees. Utkatasana. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Take the tailbone down. Roll the frontal hip bone, rib cage, not the hip bones, but the rib cage down into the hips. That's it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold into your legs. Try to hook, again, armpits into your knees. So you need to keep the knees bent. And plant your hands like if you are going to do a handstand. Plant your hands, so bend your knees more. Just in front of your feet. That's it. I want you to start to press all the weight of your body forward into your hands and come into tippy toes, like if you were, again, wearing stilettos. We're working into an arm balance, and everyone can do this. So, hooking, elbows, armpits into knees, shifting the weight forward. You come all the way forward into the tips of your toes. Maybe you lift one foot. Maybe you bring it down, lift the other one, or playing with the arm balance. But everybody can do it. Just wear stilettos in your head and use the contracting muscles on your belly to create willpower. Good. Come back to a yogi squat when you're ready, when you're done playing. Take a deep breath in and just sit down low. Woo. Good. Extend the legs forward. Lengthen your upper back. And gently roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down into your backs as we started. Good. From here, bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet to touch the ground. And start to press your hands down, your feet down, lifting your hips just a little bit. Maybe you start to squeeze your shoulder blades together, and you can manage to bring your hands to your lower back. And lift a little bit more, squeeze the elbows in towards one another. And just allow your hips to rest on your hands. Let's go back to that breath we tried at the beginning of class. Dividing the torso into 3 compartments and inhaling in 3 parts. Inhale 1/3 of the way into your lower abdomen. Gentle pause. Inhale a little bit more, 2/3 of the way into the ribs expanding. And then inhale all the way into your throat, tip of the nose. Gently pause and let it go. Let's do that one more time. Inhale into the lower belly. Pause. Inhale a little bit more into your rib cage. Gentle pause. Inhale all the way into your chest. And as you exhale, release your hips down. Good. Bring the knees into the chest. Open the arms into a big T shape. And release the knees into the right side. Look towards the left. We are living strange times, full of duality. It's like we're going through this global pandemic, and every single human in the world, no matter where they are, is going through the exact same thing. But we are not living the same thing. It's this duality that some are like enjoying a vacation in their homes. while others are suffering immensely. Some days feel like years, and other days feel like they're just starting and it's already midnight. Some days we feel productive on purpose. Other days we don't know what to do with ourselves. Take one more deep breath and slowly come back to center and switch sides. Some days we feel motivated to use this time to learn something new. Some other days we feel like we're paralyzed. We can't stand one more Zoom meeting, and yet here we are, enjoying this moment, this breath, this stretch. This moment is full of duality. And I feel like we were in a canoe or a boat flowing down a river. And on one side, there is chaos and rapids. And in the other side, the water is still and stagnant. And if we veer too close to chaos, it can feel really confusing, running in circles. An inability to focus, assuming a victim mentality. And if we veer too close to rigidity, we try to control everything and everyone around us. We become inflexible, unadaptable. Take one more deep breath and come back to center. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Let's take a happy baby. Rocking side to side, trying to stay afloat right in the middle of this river. where we can flow, where we can find flexibility, where we can adapt. If there's anything else you need before Shavasana, you have 2 minutes. It can be a pigeon pose on your back, 1 minute each side. It can be straight to Shavasana, allowing yourself to rest. And I believe well-being is like staying in the center of this river. Where harmony happens. Where we know we are never in control, but we are present enough and alert to see, assess what's going on around us, flow with it without losing ourselves. Try to think as you enter deeper into Shavasana. Try to think where you are in this moment. Are you closer to cows, inside and outside? Is your house a mess? Is your mind chatting nonstop, revolving in circles around the same things? Or, on the other hand, you're being super strict, super organized, created a routine for yourself and you can't step out of it, not even a bit, without judgment. Visualize how can you get back to the center. What are some little things that you can do today to get closer to harmony? That kind of peace that radiates from within. And just linger there. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Slowly start to come back. Wiggling your toes, your fingers. Stretching in any way that feels good to you. When you're ready, squeeze the knees in a fetal position. And feel the benefits of this practice. Really acknowledge them in your body. In your energetic body as well. Recognize also your mental health right in this second. And cultivate an attitude of gratitude that always leads into joy. The kind of joy that lasts. Slowly come back to a seat towards my voice on the screen. And bring your palms together into your heart for Namaste. Taking a deep breath in, we bow into our inner wisdom, our deep inner knowing, recognizing that the true teacher lives inside of us. Om Bolo Satguru Bhavan Ki Jai.